Tread carefully when buying a Sprint phone, new or used. I purchased this 5G phone, and this was my experience. First of all, I was looking for better phone quality. My Umidigi series kept getting drop calls, and the quality was not that great. Second was 5G. I wanted to give that a shot, see if it was a big enough experience that would make it worth it. So I went with the LG V50 THINQ. First off, I went ahead and I have Google Fi service. I popped in the chip and everything worked great. As you can see, I actually do have 5G right there. The call quality is much better and the speed is a little faster. You'll see the speed test and I compare it with the Pixel 3 on Google Fi Network. But one of my biggest complaints is I'm stuck at Android version 9. And as of right now, it's April of 2020. So I'm concerned that Sprint might be more in control of this. So I reached out to Sprint, gave them the IMEI number, and they ended up saying something very interesting. They're like, I'm sorry, we'll need the original account. I don't have the original account. It's a used phone. I bought it on Swappa. And they're like, well, sorry, can't help you. They will not allow any phone that they don't know what the original account number was back onto their network. So be really careful. Otherwise, you'll never be able to use it on Sprint. And I don't know if I'll even be able to do any updates. The LG site and their software say there are no updates. But again, this is a hard branded Sprint phone, if you will. So it will work on other networks. But even right now, I would need the original account number that this was, and they're talking about the Sprint account number, not like an account number on this phone, to actually get this thing to work or get updates, I'm assuming, on their network. I don't know if anybody else has had a similar experience, but you'll see the speed test next coming up. It really wasn't, for 5G, I just don't think it's quite there yet or worth what I had to go through to get this particular phone. So, all right, so here's the LG phone. I'm going to do the 5G test. Let's crank it up. Yes, I know. We're going to crank it up. There we go. All right, run speed test. This is 5G, and then we'll compare against the Pixel 3 that I'm holding right now. There we go. Down is 19.6 and up is 9.89. Now here is the Pixel 3. It's really comparable. I just did a test. Whoa. Okay, this is the second test. This is just LTE on the Google Pixel 3. So it's definitely crushing my phone that I'm filming on right now. Yeah, look at that. Wow. Much better. So that's one of the problems I have with the LG also, is that it's not giving me the strong updates. But here you can see on the speed test, that's not that great. So you saw the speed test there, not a great improvement. In fact, at times I did multiple tests. Pixel was faster on one of them. 2 was a little slower. It seemed to float in that range. So I really don't know what kind of 5G I'm getting off this thing. And when I bought it for $375, I just thought there'd be something a little bit better out of that. Phone quality was way better. It's got a lot of cool features to it. But at the end of the day, I don't think 5G is quite up to par of where it needs to be. Just thought you might find this interesting. So be careful when you buy used Sprint phones. And again, if you don't have the original account number, even if you give them the IMEI number, they will not allow this back on the phone. The last item about Sprint I also don't like is you can't just take a SIM card from a Sprint SIM to another phone, even if you're an active Sprint user, and switch phones. They don't allow you to just do that on your own. Everything's fully controlled. I guess you could say it's even more secure, but it's also highly annoying. I like to be able to switch SIMs or phones at any time I want, as I'm paying for the service. So, all right, you guys take care. See ya.